Alright, hey there. Let's get this game started, shall we? Alright then, just make sure everything is in. There you go, load it up. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, let's get ready to start. Alright, so, Gaming by Gaslight Live. I figured today, Dead Cells is a rogue-like Metroidvania type game. Pretty fun, actually. Let's start off with a daily run, which plays a little bit differently from the main game. It's actually really, really fun. I love Dead Cells. Alright. Alright, so basically our goal of the daily... Hey there. Welcome to the stream. Alright, yes, the elitiest. Can we make it to the top of the high scores? Maybe. Probably not. But you never know. Let's see here. So what weapon do we want? We can either go with the blood sword, or we could go with the assassin's dagger. And since enemies get lit on fire when they die, that sounds like the right play for me personally, because I do like setting stuff on fire, apparently. Alright, let's play this properly. And, I mean, if we're using an assassin's dagger, gotta obviously set people on fire by stabbing them in the back. Alright. Let's see how far we can go with this. I mean, I do like stabbing stuff in the back anyway, so I suppose this is actually... Oh, good job, Gaslight. Jumping into the poison. Great way to start off. But at the same time, not bad either. Hello. Okay, get behind them. There we go. Set them on fire, a little bit of that. Don't know if I really want to unlock this door. There's an elite enemy over there. We'll go ahead and unlock them. We'll fight them later. Like, wow. This is a really small area. We have no stat upgrades yet either. Aha! Point boostiness. Okay. Appreciate it. Oh god. Alright, you. Green arrow. Go ahead and die, please. Got that. Excellent. We got a bit more health out of it. You know what? This is probably a terrible time to fight this guy. Whoever he may be. Ow. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright. That was pretty crazy, but we killed him. So that's good. I mean, he wasn't that hard. Not too bad. Not too bad. Wait a minute. We're in the daily run. Oh, there's the timer. It's down in the corner. Gotcha. Oh, and also, look right there, down in the corner. We completely missed it on our first pass through this general vicinity. We have a scroll of power right here. Awesome. Gives us a little bit of everything, as you only see in the daily runs. Yeah, so the dailies have actually been... They're a relatively new addition, so... There are still... They seem to be getting the occasional update and change and thing. And by that I mean, for instance, I noted that there was a time limit, then the time limit now appears to be removed. And presumably, beautiful. So yeah, we'll likely see some changes there. Also, another thing to note for anyone who's not familiar with Dead Cells is an early access, so a lot of what we're seeing is still very much subject to change and, you know, rebalancing and stuff like that, so we shall see. But what's here is pretty solid, so there's a very, there's definitely an early access game I would recommend for anyone who is interested in this general type of game. As it's a tough but fair game. Oh dear. Alright. Oh. And it chose like the worst possible time to pick that up when I think about it, seeing as... No, there was all kinds of ever enemies we could have fought. Oh, but a cursed chest. Gotta love those. And hopefully there's 10 enemies left to kill, which there probably are. Is this better than what we had? Not really. Alright then, so we gotta kill 10 enemies without getting touched now. And seeing as I don't like getting touched anyway... Yeah, it is actually... Dead Cells is very finely polished for an early access game, I should think. But it is still under active development, also that's why, you know, don't jump like that when you're cursed, because then you will die. Alright. Yay! Position 468. Let's try better. Let's try actually, you know, like, winning and stuff. Oh, there we go. Alright, so there it is. Big, giant thing in the corner telling me how much time I have until critical meltdown and or failure. And or death. Alright. We do that. And we'll go a different path this time. It might prove to be wiser for us. Alright, I don't always play the dailies, to be honest. Partly because they're still new, and partly because I kind of suck at them. They are fun. They also play very differently from the rest of the game, so... in the sense that, main game is more of a Metroidvania kind of thing, where you kind of gotta pick your path, fight some bosses, have some fun, possibly die a lot, and die just a little bit. Yes, yes. Dead Cells is so much smoother when you're playing it with a controller. Not to say it's impossible without, or with the keyboard and mouse, but it just feels like a natural fit for a controller, personally. In my opinion. Alright, let's see here. What do we have following the old familiar pathways? Ow. Alright. I mean, we have a long way to go if we want to make it to the top. Top the leaderboards. Not that I have any real ambition of getting to the top of the leaderboards. I'm not, like, greatest of all time material here. Only most average of all time, probably. Which is good enough for me. Yeah. Assassin's Daggers. Definitely was the right choice for this particular run. In my opinion. Very nicely done. No, I've actually never owned a Microsoft console at all. I mean, unless you count a PC as a Microsoft console, but... never owned an Xbox. Not so much because I'm opposed to it. Or, you know, like I'm a Sony fanboy or anything, though I guess I kind of am a Sony fanboy. But, just never got around to it. And by that I mean... I always thought to myself, well, I mean, the Xbox is probably good, but it seems like all the exclusives for it that I would probably be interested in tend to end up on EC sooner or later anyways. Or if not there, then on, whoop. If not there, then on, you know, some other console sooner or later. So I just never got around to it. Excuse me. Also have not played Titanfall. Not say that I have done that. Let's see here. Where do we want to go now? I mean, we went to that little door over there previously, but let's go down this way, see what we can find. And if there is in fact anything of interest to us down here. I mean, alright. So far... oh. Right. I blame that goblin guy on it, though. I kind of slipped into the poison because of him. Alright, we'll give it one more try, and then we'll do, like, a regular run. Alright. That seems logical. Alright. Yes, also poisoning myself. That also seems very logical indeed. Alright, where is all the good stuff? The secret that I missed the last time. Alright. Boingy. Alright. So far, so good. Yes. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, I really should be using these freezer items, shouldn't I? Probably be much better for us, seeing as if we can freeze the enemy, then they can't hurt us. If they can't hurt us, then life becomes so much nicer. Alright. Let's tighten our play up a little here. Try not to die. And by try not to die, I mean, you know, die a lot, learn a little bit about ourselves each time. That was kind of redundant over that way. But we're making progress. Got a good feeling about this one. I mean, we're totally gonna ace this. Oh dear. Good job, Gaslight. Okay, freeze those guys. While they're frozen, kill these guys. Roll into the attack just like that because, you know, winners do stuff like that apparently. You know what, I'm just gonna sell that. Sell it for money. Beautiful. Then we freeze him again. Stab that, go in here. And yeah, then we fight this guy. Excuse me. And I'm completely... Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Now we're stuck. Okay, getting poisoned. Lots of bad guys. At the end of the day, we still did alright. Let's heal ourselves. Let's be safer. Character customization in Dead Cells, huh? I mean, I can see that happening someday. I don't know when. But I can imagine that. I kind of wonder if that might actually be a thing. I think I touched on it in a previous episode, but it'd be interesting if there were other playable characters. Like if we could, for instance, play as the Knight, for instance. That guy who, like, the tutorial guy who then kind of ends up, like, turning out to be dead the whole time. That would be interesting. So, I don't know if Dead Cells is the sort of game where that would be something we could expect. Though it would be interesting, no doubt. Alright, kill all of our enemies, if we can. I mean, this is the Assassin's Dagger. I should be Assassin's Daggering people. There we go, like so. Oh, no, no, don't fall into the poison. Bad, very bad. Poison is bad. Alright. Let us go up. Where's that cursed chest? Okay, cursed chest, where are you? Okay, there's the cursed chest. Alright. Here's how we strategize this one. We go down. We pick up the combo boosty item. Then we open the cursed chest. That way we get double points. Iron armor. Also, I really wasted that combo doubler. I probably got more points overall had I... Oh, God. Alright, we made it over. We're safe. Jump button has got a little stuck. Ducked. Okay. Emotional guy in armor. That might be the Knight that I'm thinking of. Alright, we're gonna come back to this later. My jump button got stuck. Which, you know, it's kind of my own fault. I can't blame anyone but myself for that. Let's do a regular run, get a feel for that. We'll come back to doing the dailies at a later time. Alright, so here's what the regular game looks like. Just, now we start off in our lovely prisoner depths. And then we, you know, just kill our way through everything. Not that we need to, because there's also, like, time doors and other little reasons to go fast. And I do like going fast. But speed is not everything. Speed is only half of the equation. And it is a very good half of the equation, but not the be-all, end-all. Let's continue killing stuff. Yes! The daily run, it seems to me like... Because right now, the current update, the Who's Your Daily update as it's being called, which adds the daily runs in. It's still in beta, like in the beta branch of the game, so expect to see that change at least a couple more times before we see it in, like, the full stable branch of the game. So, what it's there so far is pretty fun thus far, and if I was better at the game, then I could have turned it off a little bit better. But alas, I have shamefully failed many a time. Many a time. But we'll get better someday. Someday. I also wonder if those little, like, superior power scrolls that are in the daily runs, if those have a chance of one day showing up in just the regular game. Because that would be nice. Get a little bit of extra goodness, as it were. Alright, that leads down to the Promenade of the Condemned. And I don't really like going down to the Promenade these days. Like, it's not a bad place, but I prefer going to the Sepulchre whenever I have the chance. Sepulchre, Sepulchre, however you pronounce it. I literally give people cancer with the way I announce it. Ooh, secret door. Yes, that would be good. Another thing I was thinking that would be pretty neat would be if there was like +2 power scrolls that could show up. But yeah, like if those superior scrolls just showed up in the later game so that you could just boost all stats at the same time, that'd be pretty good. Also, an interesting thing in this update is that all those shopkeepers kind of have their own variant on the shopkeeper music now, which is pretty cool. Alright, down we go to the ossuary. And from the ossuary to the sepulcher. Yeah, that secret door, I feel a door shows up in various levels, so I think that's gonna be like the next Vine. Also, apparently, it hurts people that I don't unlock that repeating crossbow. But I'm trying to upgrade all of our stuff here before we do that. Incidentally, for anyone who is new and unfamiliar with Dead Cells, basically, you collect cells by killing enemies, and from there, you know, I'm gonna buy this. I always like having those, but yeah, you use your cells to buy permanent upgrades that carry between the runs, and your goal is to just buy like better items and stuff over the course of a regular run. And yeah, like a key rune. That is totally what we're gonna be seeing. I'm just gonna arbitrarily, like, I don't have any insider information, so don't take this as, you know, like official word or anything. But I suspect, since like the last 2 updates they've been hinting at levels, I suspect whatever September's update is gonna be is gonna add whatever opens that locked door. And it'll be like the next Vine rune or little teleporty coffin thingy. And I'm also arbitrarily going to assume that September's update is also going to add in those levels that have been hinted at, like the library of, or the library of the architects, and the clock tower, and, you know, possibly some more levels as well. You never know. Oh, heck no. Not Skeletor. My old nemesis. Oh, dear. Not good. Don't take bad damage, friends. Don't be like me. Or then again, this is the Frantic Sword, so it actually could be in our best interest to actually get under 50% health. If we have less than 50% health, we do permanent critical hits, and that's actually pretty good. That's not bad. That's actually probably everything we want in... Oh, dear. Probably everything we want in life. Alright. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah. There is that. Let's cause all our enemies to bleed to death. That works out. Alright, good. We're actually under 50% health, so now we get a massive, we get critical, or guaranteed criticals. That's always good. Beautiful. Like the locked door in the graveyard? I haven't heard of anything, like if anyone's actually tried cheating their way through that. But, I mean, it is possible that you actually could access that area just by manipulating the game files. That would be interesting to see. Why did I heal myself? I actually made myself weaker by healing myself. Wonderful. Okay, we'll just hurt ourselves with... or by intentionally getting stabbed with Spiky Man here. Alright. Come on, Spiky Man, do some damage to me. You're not doing damage to me. Or at least not enough damage. Alright. Let's see here. 5 minutes in. I mean, we're making good time. We're making very good time indeed. Alright. There we go. Come on, hurt me more, spiky guys. Right. Yes. You're not hurting me enough. A little bit more. Alright. Okay, fine. If you don't want to hurt me... Oh, God. No, no. Don't die like that. Okay, we are in the perfect position now to do double damage with our regular weapon. By double damage, I mean we do critical damage. And it's kind of a risky way to play. Oh god. Very risky. But it gets the job done, so, you know, there is that. Not that I even have to be killing every single enemy. Oh god. Let's see. The game... Let's see, the game came out... Oh god. Just... I think, like, just 3 months ago, actually. Like, or at least that's when it entered early access. At any rate. Alright. Remember, friends, all of life's problems can be solved with the appropriate application of fire. Yes. Oh, the cursed sword. What is going on, you say? Playing a bit of Dead Cells. Just, wandering through a horrible, horrible crypt of death and despair on our road to victory. Well, hopefully to the road to victory, anyway. That's the dream. We shall achieve glorious victory at some point. Maybe. I also think to myself, I should consider doing a skill build run. Oh no. Horrible, horrible, giant totem rune things trying to kill me again. Terrible. Terrible stuff. Honestly, I think those things, those little rune things that are just floating there that I just killed, I think those are my most hated enemy in the entire game. And then, I'm not getting off to a good start. Just dying all over the place. That's kinda sad. Alright. Alright, we had to get a couple of losses. That's just warming up. Alright. Just a warm-up. Just a warm-up run. We'll come back from this. We always do. Yes. Burn everything. With the appropriate... Remember, only use exactly the right amount of fire, or else your problem will not be properly solved. Or something like that. And also, as a disclaimer, the Gaming by Gaslight Corporation does not condone arson or burning stuff, even though it is a cool crime. Or something like that. Something like that! Yeah, don't take anything I say seriously. I don't think anyone does, but... if I was taken seriously, then we'd end up in a horrible state of affairs. I'd somehow get elected as, like, leader of the free world, and people thought things were crazy before. They'd fall apart even faster under my watch. I can assure you that much. The world looks bad now. Remember, if I was in charge, it would probably be much worse. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're making good progress now. Now we are at a point of... we have reached a point of inner peace and or harmony. Which should carry us down. You know what? I'm thinking to myself, I keep going to the sepulcher every time. Maybe we should change things up. I mean, when is the last time we went into the sewers or the prison depths or any of these other cool levels that exist? Part of the reason I like to go down the sepulcher is just because it does... do I want to do a cursed sword run? Ah, what the heck. I mean, if we're gonna die, we might as well die with a cursed sword in our hands. Now, it'd be embarrassing if I died right now, but, you know, it is what it is. And we've got a cursed sword now. The world is our oyster. Or something like that, anyway. Alright. Not to the promenade. Don't want to go to there. The promenade has too many spikes, and I know myself. I will... when it counts, I will always fall on the spikes. You can count on it. You can always count on a Gaslight to fall on spikes. Especially when he's not supposed to. Let's go to the sewers. That way we can die due to poison instead of spiky-related mishaps. Alright, yeah. A little bit of variety is always nice. Yeah, we'll turn in ourselves, because I'm probably going to die anyway. That's not a good attitude to have, Gaslight. Why would you say you're going to die? I mean, say that, and you've already lost. Gotta say, you're gonna live. You're going to live. And it's gonna be great, probably. Alright. So, the only thing to be careful about is making sure that we do not fall into any vats of poison, because we will instantly die. And, no one really wants to die, so let's try to avoid that. I mean, death is something we don't have time for right now. Where the heck is the time door on this level? It's definitely not up here. And we're getting just large sums of money. Alright. Time door, time door, time door. Where is the time door? No, I mean, it's not like we even need to go through the time door in order to, like, succeed at the game. I just like going through it because it gives me a sense of accomplishment. Where the heck is it? Oh god. Well, wait, no. Don't go to a challenge room. Don't do a challenge area on a cursed sword run. That's just asking for trouble. Boingy. Alright. And we have missed the time door. Why is the time door in the sewers not anywhere close to the entrance? It's there just to torment me, probably. Alright. So far, so good, though. So the key thing to remember with a cursed sword run is that we cannot afford to take even a single point of damage. Oh god, no. No, not you. Not you. Not an elite archer. Hell no. And then I dived right into poison. And then I died right next to the time door. Alright. Yes. Oh boy. Well, that was, yeah. Alright, that was just awful. There's really no two ways about it. I should not have died. I should not have let that guy. Oh, I can't do challenge areas. I can't do challenge areas with a cursed sword. As I will die. It's like gravity, man. It's just happens. Well, I really should do more challenge rooms. I can't spend my whole life not doing challenge rooms. All right, we'll come back up here later. This leads to the ossuary again. The ossuary is always a fun place to visit, so, we will want to go there someday. We'll buy a bomb, because grenades are fun. Should also make better use of our fire, because, as I've said many a time before, and will say many a time again, fire solves all of life's problems if applied creatively enough. Probably, anyway. I mean, if I say it often enough, it's gotta be true, right? Right? Maybe? Possibly? Could be a thing. Alright. Important thing is, though, that we are acquiring a respectable number of cells, which is good. More cells are better than less. Alright. I should do more challenge doors, though. And this probably leads us down to the promenade. You know what? No, I'm going to keep up with the ossuary sepulcher route. If for no other reason, and because it's the route that gives the most cells. I do enjoy having a nice amount of cells to go home to at night. Wouldn't really. Oh, here's a challenge room. We can do the challenge room now. We can be a success. We can redeem ourselves in the eyes of the public. Probably, anyway. Alright. We got this. We got this. As you watch. Old Gaslight's gonna make you proud. Probably. Oh yeah. We're one-shotting everything. That's totally a sign of success and possibly intelligence. Maybe. Okay, here's where things get a little bit more interesting. Oh dear. Oh, that worked out. Okay, lots of bad guys. Oh god. Oh god. Too many bad guys. Okay. Okay. And... alright. It's getting a little bit crowded up here. Oh, you shield man. Who have shamed me in front of my viewers. No more than I've already shamed myself with my utter failure and incompetence. Very unfortunate. Very shameful. Alright. I mean, I can't even... I have literally no excuse for that one. That also shames me. I can't say, oh, it's a controller, I couldn't jump. I can only say that I failed. Tisk, tisk, gaslight. Tisk, tisk. Very shameful. Anyway, but don't beat yourself up too much. I mean, you have a whole life to lead still. Alright. On to the ossuary. Let's prove ourselves worthy for once in our lives. That is the key to success, right there. Prove ourselves worthy, beat the ossuary, beat the sepulcher, as I call it, and go and then beat the graveyard and the watcher, and just have fun with it. Just have fun with it. That's the key to success in life. And also, as usual, just completely disregard all common sense and sanity. The rapier is a good weapon, so is the whip. But I like my setup. We've got a shovel, so we can, you know, bash things over the head from behind. We have daggers, so we can stab people from a distance. We have a magnet, so we can do whatever magnets do. We have a bomb, so we can bomb people. It all works out, really. Alright, let's see. What have we got? Yes, skill up and a strength up. My favorite combination, aside from, like, double strength up. Because I'm a crazy man, and I believe that one should never upgrade their health and only upgrade their strength, because health is for puny weaklings who can't avoid a simple hit. And, you know, I don't want to be a puny weakling who can't avoid a simple hit. Surely one day. One day. Beautiful. We're already strong enough to at least stun that guy, so... If we can stun Skeletor, then we're doing okay. At least that's the metric I go by for defining my own success. And, I mean, it's been a pretty good metric? Pretty good metric so far. Works out. The only thing we have to be careful of is possibly taking too much damage and then dying in one hit because we didn't upgrade our health at all. Like that, see? Very risky. Then again, I'm a risk-taking kind of guy. Probably, maybe. I mean, when has taking risks ever gone wrong, right? That's what I say. Alright. But we do still have to beat at least one challenge area. If I can't beat at least one challenge area, I will consider it a personal failure on my part. So, let's turn this one around. We can totally do it. As long as we do not get too full of ourselves. Which, you know, there's one thing Gaslight is known for. It's totally not getting full of himself. Probably. Probably. Maybe. Alright, we're actually really good. Remember the days when those Skeletors were like giant? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Pepperidge Farm is no way, affiliated with the GamingByGaslight brand. Alright, there we go. Good stuff. What is this? Ah, the phaser. You know what? I like the phaser. That is better than a level 1 grenade. And then warp behind people and kill them quite softly and quite stealthily in a totally impersonal manner. Alright. Though, the phase... Oh, you cheating armadillo. You're not allowed to turn around mid-roll. That's not how gravity works. Or physics. Or, you know, that's not how GamingByGaslight runs. I can't just turn around mid-swing. I mean, I actually can, but, you know, don't tell the armadillo man that. I don't want him getting any ideas. Alright. And a little bit of bleeding, just because what's a little bit of blood between friends. And then we go off this way. Alright. Let's see. There's gotta be some way I can redeem myself on this run. Because so far, I do not feel particularly redeemed after our poor performance early on. But we can still come back from it. I mean, I'm at least 4/4 competent at this game. Wait, 4/4 is 1. Dang it, Gaslight, don't you even know basic arithmetic or fractions? Probably not. Ow. Aha! Just warp behind you. That's a good trick. Also, here's a crazy fun fact. You can somehow warp... I don't know how you do it. I don't know what counts as, like, the back end of that little jelly thing, that jelly dispenser. But it has a back end, and you can get behind it somehow. Which is cool, I guess. Alright. Beautifully done. Alright, there. He is bled to death. Stabbing inanimate objects that are totally not inanimate. Aha, the sepulcher. Or no, that's the Black Bridge again. Never mind. Silly Gaslight doesn't even know the colors of the levels. Tisk. Alright, anyway. Getting back to where we were going, which is over here apparently. And ignoring that poor guy. We've abandoned that jelly dude. It is now an orphan. It used to have a life, but it doesn't anymore. Because we have taken away everything that it possibly stands for. Which is okay by me, quite frankly. Let's see, anything good to buy from the shop? And the Knife Storm is actually a very nice weapon. As, like many weapons, it allows you to make your enemy bleed to death very slowly and painfully. Which, you know... And by slowly and painfully, I mean quickly and probably also painfully, but in a slightly less, time-sensitive or time-consuming fashion. Which always works out. Alright. You know, I don't know how anyone could say that the shovel is not a good weapon. And yet I have read from people who claim that the shovel is a bad weapon. I mean, how can you say such a thing? Don't you dare turn around halfway through. There we go. Bleed him out, and then stab him again. Oh, there's a strength upgrade down there. Totally, we go for it. Beautiful. 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 Alright. See, now we're getting into the groove here. This is the swing of things that we have been looking for. This is what we have been waiting for our entire adult life, probably, maybe. We are now almost invincible. And by that I mean we can mostly one-shot enemies, which is, you know, good. No. I mean... No, we have like a full 2 minutes before we miss the time door in the sepulcher, so we can totally make this. All we need to do is just, you know, keep exploring the level, get some more cells, because cells are always nice. And they're also good on toast, I've heard, probably. Spread a couple of stem cells on your toast. Oh. Gaslight, why? Why did you do that? Ugh. See, I knew what to do, and yet I looked at it, I said, Gaslight, you know what to do in that situation, and then I didn't do it. I let that stupid dang statue make a monkey out of me yet again. Not good, man. I totally should have had that, yet here we are. Disgusting, really. Alright. That's okay, that's okay. I mean... I find, for whatever reason, when I'm live streaming Dead Cells, I do worse than when I'm not live streaming Dead Cells. I'm not sure why that is. I figure I would do better, because I'd be concerned about looking bad. But apparently that's not how my brain operates, so... Ah well. Alright. I think the important lesson to take away from that, though, is that never assume you're invincible, and that every time GamingByGaslight says that he's invincible, it actually means he's gonna die within 5 minutes of saying it, so... Yeah. Remember that. Have a drink every time I say I'm invincible, can't be defeated, and then I die immediately after. The game is trying to warn me. It's trying to tell me, Gaslight, don't get full of yourself. You're not the greatest of all time yet. Still have much to learn. Like, you know, not taking bad damage and also controlling the flow of the room. That's the important thing. Control the flow of the room, and then you're good. Unfortunately, I did not control the room. I let those enemies make me look bad, as for some reason, I felt compelled to roll past the statue instead of just killing it, because I should have known that basically what I was setting myself up for there was to get stun locked repeatedly. And you'd figure if I knew that, I would eventually learn to avoid it, but I never do. So, that's just me though. As long as my death was entertainingly hilarious, then I'm okay with it though, so let's do better this time though. Let's get a win. Let's show that we are actually capable, and that, you know, all those times I won, not on cam or not live, that it was like totally actually me holding the controller and not like some trained monkey that I trained, because apparently I'm better at training monkeys than I am at actually playing video games, apparently. That's a good lesson for life, I guess. And yeah. Actually, that would be hilarious. I could probably make a whole gimmick out of that. I'll train a monkey to play the video games for me, and then I'll commentate on it. I'll commentate on monkeys literally playing video games. Yeah. I bet there's a whole untapped market for that. But seriously, though, I mean... yeah. Let's do this. And do it well. You know what? We're actually getting a lot of skill upgrades. Maybe this is the time that I should try to go for more of a skill-focused run. Might work. Might work. Not a bad idea. And plus, it would get me out of my regular playstyle, which would put us into a much better position to actually, you know, get good at the game. Because true mastery of anything comes from, you know, getting out of your comfort zone and being able to do things that you didn't think you were capable of doing. Or, you know, something like that anyway. Probably. Maybe. Alright, this takes us nowhere. So, onwards and upwards. Alright. Alright, we have gotten past all, like, the bad plays of this stream. It's nothing but victory from now on. Nothing but victory. Promise. Nothing but victory. Alright. Let's do this. Get in the zone. Think. Act. Use one's instincts. All that good stuff. Like all of the delicious cells. There we go. See, that was a genius maneuver. I killed him. He didn't even realize he was already dead. Or something like that. At least I like to pretend that's a genius maneuver. In fact, that was kind of luck more than anything. I just happened to roll. You know what? That gives us +1 strength. So, that's good. And the electric whip is a good secondary item. I don't think I would use it as my primary weapon, but as a secondary item, it's good because it can attack enemies from angles. And, you know... oh, no. It's Armadillo Man. See? Works. Alright. That was good. That was good. In fact, that actually makes me think I should use the lightning whip as my primary weapon. Well, at least I would if it wasn't so slow. And by that I mean, like, by itself, lightning whip does not do sufficient damage to, you know, kill our enemies in a timely fashion. And time is important, because we have only so much time. The less time we spend killing enemies, the more time we can spend killing, I guess, bigger enemies or something? I don't know. Something like that, at any rate. Alright. Good. Progress. But still, I mean, I haven't made it past... no, don't do it. Frantic Sword is not a bad weapon, but... at 2 times damage modifier, I don't like it. That'll get me killed. I know myself all too well. All too well. And if I were to do that, I would immediately die. That's how GamingByGaslight rules. He just dies quickly and efficiently. hate you, Armadillo Man. I mean, he can stop. He can stop halfway through a roll. Who does that? Surely his momentum should have carried him away, but apparently he can ignore physics or something. So, yeah. Oh no, it's a trap. It's all a trap. It's a lie. Yeah. But, you know, it worked out. I have no way to know right now. I don't think there's a tell or if those things are a trap. I think they just happen. Ow. Oh dear. Alright, no, don't you dare. Don't you dare. I hate you, Statue Man. You are the worst. Worst, the absolute worst. No, except possibly me. I am my own worst enemy, probably. 99% of the time, I am my own worst enemy. I can't blame the game for that. It's me. All me. All the time. Alright, let's see here. What have we got hiding over here? You take us to the Black Bridge. Yes, you do. Okay, so we don't want to go to the Black Bridge. Not today. I mean, now that I think about it, it's been a while since we've actually fought the Incomplete One. But then again, do I really care? I mean, I say that because we fought the Incomplete One so many times back when, like, back in the demo, back when the game was when it first entered early access. I mean, I think we have become entitled to ignore the Incomplete One for a while. Not that he's a bad guy. He's actually a nice boss. He's respectful. The Incomplete One knows when to die. That's the important part. Wow, that actually worked out really nicely. You know, unlike that Watcher dude who just doesn't die when I want him to. Yeah, but the Watcher's actually a pretty good boss as well. I can't hate the Watcher. He does his job. He does it with a smile. At least I think he's smiling. Can't tell, really, because he doesn't have a face. And, you know, it's always hard to tell what those faceless people are thinking. Alright, that worked out. I mean, why would I go ahead and kill that little slime dude? He's not doing anything to us. Oh, I hate you. I'm not dying this time. I am not dying. Though, I suppose if I don't want to die, you know, smart money says, hey, Gaslight, put on your healing juices. That would be a very wise idea indeed. Oh, heck no. Oh god, just get out of there. Get out of there. That is a corridor of, like, just death and despair. And also painfully embarrassing high school moments. Probably. Alright, well, that worked out. I don't really want you, so I'm just going to recycle you, Mr. Chain Thingy. Because why not? Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. No, except for all the stuff that wasn't good. You know, other than that. Alright, we're not, yeah, okay, didn't even have to go back for that. I love it when the enemies get taken care of without any real intervention on my part. I hate you, Skeletor. I hate you in everything you represent. You're stabbing and you're stun-locking me. Now, there's a little area we could explore, but let's just move on. Let's move on with our lives and stop dilly-dallying. Alright, now we're at the point where we are successful people. There's a part of me that says, Gaslight, just unlock the repeating crossbow. I've heard nothing but good things. It's like, where's the heavy crossbow? The repeating crossbow is apparently the heavy crossbow, except better in every single way. So, and the heavy crossbow is good, but it's painfully slow. So, there is that. And also, it doesn't fire all in one direction. It fires like a shotgun blast in multiple directions, which can be annoying because it's a slow weapon that is only effective, like really effective, at close range. So, heavy crossbow, it has some work that needs to be done on it, basically. And by that, I mean, you know, if plebeians like myself are to use it. Because I would self-identify as a plebeian, probably. I mean, frankly, if I lived in the Roman Empire, I probably would be a plebeian. Just, you know, your lower-class commoner. That is what a plebeian was, wasn't it? Pretty sure that's what the plebeians were. They were the lower-class guys. Not bad music. I should listen to those shop musics a bit more, because I've been told in this update that like all the shops have a slight variation on the shop theme, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Alright. Hey there, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, it's time to kill... Oh, Magic Mike. It's only you. Oh, Mikey, man. You do not... I do not fear you. Like, Mikey, Mr. Elite Inquisitor. As if that really is your real name. You do not strike fear in my heart. You are, in fact, the elite enemy I consider it to be a treat to get. You're so easy. Oh dear. Okay. Careful now, Gaslight. Don't get too confident. Not until you've won. Then you can be all, yeah, I'm great. But you haven't won yet, so don't get too full of yourself. Alright. Moving on up, then. Yes. I love that you get invincibility frames when you're rolling there, because otherwise I would have taken a lot of damage on those spikes. And that would have been less than pleasant. Alright. But we are doing pretty good so far. We actually have fairly balanced stats. With our skills where they are, we actually do an incredible amount of bleed damage to... Or not bleed damage. Well, not bleed damage by itself, but those, that Knife Storm attack actually incredibly effective. Which is good. And also we can use it fairly often, because the more advanced our skill level, or the higher our skill level, the lower cooldowns are. I mean, if I was going to do a run that was like entirely focused on like just building skills, it would be this run. Because we've got the items. We have everything required to make a skill-focused run work. But I like the reliability of a strength run, personally. I like strength builds. I just can't help myself. Oh, there's some elite enemies, and there's also darkness everywhere. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah, this is when the electric whip really pays off, because, you know... Oh, hell. No, no, no. No, no, get Gaslight, get out, 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 get out. Get into the darkness, get into the darkness. You merely adopted the darkness. I was born to it. Ha ha ha. Okay. Well, that actually worked out. I'm gonna recycle this, even though that's actually in every way a better weapon. Because I'm happy with what we've got so far. Basically. That was a close one. Do I really be this crazy and switch over to the boots? The answer is yes. Yes, I do. As I can, really. And, I mean, I like them. You can get a good kick going there, and plus we can counter it, or we can balance it, rather, because we do have the lightning whip. So, overall, it's all good. And we are good. And plus, when we kill people, they release a fart cloud of death. Okay, I'm gonna kind of... Okay, there we go. Roll out of the way. Okay. Alright, that was a little hectic, a little frantic. But it did work out at the end of the day, so I'm very, very glad. Just replenish our light. Yeah, so every time we kill something, it releases a cloud of gas. Alright, this is good. This is a good combination of items we've got here. This is it. This is the run that I finally win. Alright, that's good. And I mean, I do like winning. Winning is fun. Winning is nice. Winning makes you feel good about yourself. No. I don't like you, axe-throwing man. You throw axes at me, you hurt me, you make me cry. And that's not very nice. But I forgive you, Axe Man. Mostly because you're dead. And it's really not a good idea to stay angry at the dead, is it? Because, you know, they're dead. I mean, if you stay angry at a dead guy, I mean, what does that say about you? Seriously, man. Gotta calm down. Let it go. Anyway, let's go back this way, because the biggest danger I find about the Sepulcher is, oh, I could have just got a better oiled sword. But then again, the synergy between the items we have right now, I think is good enough. Very good enough indeed. So, we'll go with this. We'll go with what we've got. Okay, that guy fell for some reason. Okay, where's the light? Where'd the light go? Okay, there. Knew there was a reason I didn't unlock that right away. Alright, yeah, the biggest danger about the Sepulcher here is that there is a very wide spread between checkpoints, which, I mean, I understand why that's there. It's obviously meant mostly as a way to keep up the challenge, because, you know, if there were checkpoints everywhere, then you wouldn't have to worry about staying in the light and keeping your target in sight. And however else the rest of that song that is in my head for some reason. It's weird when you get songs from... Then again, when you grew up and, like, the only radio station that was ever played in your house was, you know, classic rock from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. And whatnot, you know, you kind of... Yes, you can't help. You can't help but randomly remember one-liners from, or one-liners. You randomly remember lyrics out from songs. Not that I'm an encyclopedic database on songs. Also, Dave, hey, you can probably hear my dog off in the background there. He's got to see something outside. Like, he wants to go play with someone he sees outside. He's a very friendly dog. Sometimes too friendly for his own good. Beautiful. Alright. Alright, so far, so good. Okay. Gotta beat this challenge room as a personal challenge to myself. Anyway, yeah, just try to ignore him. He'll... Get up on the ledge. Get... That was kind of silly. Okay, come on. Nicely done. Oh dear. My gut tells me to be careful. Duck and cover. Oh god. That extra speed actually kind of throws me off a little bit, but we've survived so far. There's no reason to think I won't survive now. Okay. Just... Alright. Keep on target. Whoa there, Jimmy. Oh dear. Okay. Lots of poison everywhere. Lots of speed. Speed is very key. Alright, we've let him out. That's good. We still have a full minute of time. Alright, we're gonna totally do this, unless there's like a ridiculous precision jumping puzzle at the end. And there was not, so, you know. Finally, we beat a challenge room. I swear, I mean, I make that sound like it's something that never happens, but... it doesn't always happen, to be honest with you. It's sometimes pretty rough. Anyway. So, moving on. We're actually close-ish to the end. By that, I mean close to the end of this level. Let's, oh dear. Okay, let's, find some light. It's getting a little dark. A little bit dark. And the darkness is our greatest enemy. Alright, let's go back and kill some axe-throwing men. Some axe-throwing Vikings, because, you know, that is the stylish thing to do these days. Or, you know, something like that. Also, again, I'd like to apologize for Ace kind of having a bit of a tantrum there in the background. Hopefully that's not too distracting. But I also suspect it's also very, very audible. Which, you know, I can understand if that would get a little bit irritating. Alright, now where do I go from here? Oh, I gotta go all the way back. Oh, no. Oh, this is not good. I've activated literally every one of those temporary lights. Which means they're not going to be here when I get back, and there are no shortcuts. That's dangerous, man. That's dangerous. A lot of spin-top men as well. But they're not that bad. I mean, the spinny-top guys are okay as long as you're prepared for them. The easiest way to prepare for them is to just, you know, be aware that they spin and they are tops, and they are also spinny tops, and that they're not invincible. They can die just like anybody else. Especially Mike here. Beautiful. I'm actually pretty sure they used to be a lot tougher. Like back in the demo for the game when they were first kind of there as like a side enemy that could show up. In like what was, I guess, ultimately the prototype for the current daily run. Oh dear, it's getting dark again. Alright, a little bit of light. Yeah, so we're gonna have to really run in order to, ooh, even +1 skills, you say. Ah, but we got +1 strength. This also gives us strength. Interesting. It is interesting. Wait. How do I get past that key door? Oh, there's an area all the way back down here that I missed. Funny how that works out, isn't it? Oh well. Let's keep on moving on. Best we can, anyway. Oh boy. Alright, let's see here. Come on. Oh, right, I keep forgetting. I can electrocute people in the water. Just so used to lightning not having an effect and just being like something cool that I completely forgot I could take advantage of that. And that makes me feel silly. But that's life. Alright. Moving on up, and possibly on out. I swear to God, if I die now, I'm going to be very, very embarrassed. Mostly because I'm carrying 106 cells. Excuse me. And, you know, I mean, anyone who's carrying 106 cells on them has no business dying, because that's a lot of cells. And, you know, oh dear. I'm gonna start taking damage from the dark. Oh, nope. We just missed it. But it was very close. You gotta be careful when it's very close. Alright, boss battle time. Oh dear. I can do half of my health and damage, huh? You know, maybe I do need a bit more health, actually. I mean, we could totally still die at this phase of the game, but it's probably not going to happen. Could happen, probably not going to happen. Alright, on to the graveyard. My favorite place of all. Well, not my favorite place of all, but I do like it. Because it's cool, and I really should unlock the repeater, shouldn't I? I can't even finish upgrading that anyway. Alright, we'll get it down to 1. That way, whenever we are ready to unlock it, we'll almost certainly have enough cells for it. That's some smart thinking right there, probably, maybe. Alright, here we go. It's time to win. Time to win and be great. And stuff. Probably, maybe. Alright. I also keep randomly smiling in a fashion that would be probably horrifying if you could actually see my face. Mostly because I don't think I have a very good smile. Like all teeth and gum and teeth. Especially teeth. Wow, 52,000 ducats. That's pretty nice. Not that the currency in this game is called ducats. That's just me carrying that over from EU4. Nicely done. Don't you dare die now. Alright, well, that worked out nicely. Beautiful, beautiful. Execute it with perfection. Though, perfection or not, we still haven't won, so... No, we gotta Gotta stay on top of things here. And, you know, not get hit like that. So that's kind of embarrassing when that happens. But we are still well on our way towards victory. Yeah, and we've got good strength. We have enough strength to be one-shotting the bats, and that's generally... That is my go-to benchmark for knowing that I'm strong enough. I can one-shot the grave bats, and we're good. Not least of which because it means that I can, you know... I can go ahead and kill them, and it's far more effective that way. Beautiful. Beautiful. Though, having said that, I am still going to stack every single point of strength I can get, because I like strength. But I say that, and yet I gotta remember. Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, I had such a bad feeling about that. Yet, I was ultimately okay. But, even though I was okay, important not to get cocky. Because all it takes is one moment of arrogance, like that, ruin things. Probably didn't need to use that Hellfire. I could just pick Tiny here a little bit. I mean, or Chuckles. That's your name. How could I get your name wrong, Chuckles? And you're our best friend in the whole wide world, Chuckles. You and your constantly grabbing me to pull me out of harm's way. Totally not trying to kill me. Probably, maybe. Alright, let's see here. Got our graveyard key. We'll kind of roll over here, because I always like to check out the secret item. And in this case, it is a very good secret item. Knife Storm combined with Frost Grenade. That is amazing. Plus, we also have all that money right there. Which is good. I do enjoy a good amount of money. It's a safe, just in case, because you never know when you're going to need money. Having said that, we do have a very, very low amount of, or, no, not a low amount. We have too much money. That's what I'm trying to say. Too much money. And we have too much money because I don't really spend my money on anything. I keep wondering to myself, what could I do? What could the game do to get me to spend more money? And wouldn't, like, ridiculously unbalance the game. And I don't know if I have an answer for that. Now, the Death Orb's nice, but I don't want the Death Orb today. I've pretty much got my perfect set right here. Alright. Beautiful. Works out like a dream. Alright. So, I mean, at this point, the only reason we're going this way is because every time I play, I like to go look at that door that will lead us into the repository of the architects one day. One day it'll lead us in here. Yeah, repository of the architects. Someday. Someday that'll go somewhere. Also makes me wonder to myself, it is colored red. Do you think the color coding of the doors has any significance? My gut tells me the answer to that is no. I mean, other than just as a way to recognize what level you're going to without actually... Oh, God. Without actually having to see the level, and that is really dumb of me right there. We're like at half health. Due to falling into a pit of spikes. Which, you know, I mean... That is probably one of the most embarrassing ways you could die, now that I think about it. I mean, seriously. Dying to a pit of spikes? That's just silly, man. Oh, look at that. There's a health upgrade. See, that's why I never pick up health upgrades, or like when I can choose, when I get like the choose your own skill upgrade, I always go for strength because I know deep down that every time the game will provide just enough health to see me through. I mean, that could just be kind of like, you know, confirmation bias or something on my part, because all the games I win, that's usually what happens. And then I'd like to suppress my memory of the games that I lose. So there is that. This is also a very good item. But I'm going to sell it, because I like seeing my pile of cash grow ever larger. Swell to ever greater heights. As, you know, who doesn't like seeing a massive chunk of money sitting in front of them? If only money were this common in Enter the Gungeon. But then again, if money was that common, I wouldn't value it as much. And that would probably be bad. Oh no, no, no! Oh no, 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 no. No, no, no. Roll out of there. Roll out. Transform and roll out. Then do this. That and that. I totally didn't have to do that. But I am a traditionalist. And by that I mean I am a coward. I like to play it safe. Rather use a bit of extra ow. A bit of extra health rather than, or a bit of extra healing rather than, you know, level up or risk dying. Not when I'm this close. Beautiful. Alright. Nothing suspicious going on down here. Beautifully done again. Alright, we'll freeze Chuckles here. Kill the bats. But yeah, what could be done to make it so that money did not seem quite so... I'm not going to say useless, but... like, I get too much. I liked it an update or so ago when you could... where every store had a stat upgrade. Because that gave me something to spend my money on. Because, most of the time I find that once I get a weapon, I don't often feel the need to switch to a different weapon. I mean, I can go entire runs sometimes. Sometimes. Let's see here. 7,000 versus 9,000. I mean, that's actually technically better, I guess. But I want to keep the boots. I've never beaten the Watcher with the boots before. And, you know, there's like nothing special for beating enemies with special or specific weapons, but it just feels like a nice play to me. Just because. Mix things up a little bit, you know? Variety is the spice of life, and so on and so forth. Or, as my mother used to tell me, every time you try something new, it adds, oh, there's like 2 years onto your life, or 2 months onto your life. No, I mean, there's no scientific evidence to back that up, but it's a good sentiment, nonetheless. And one that I am not, you know, not opposed to living by, swearing by even. Which is funny, because I cannot honestly claim to have been the most adventurous or, you know, like, risk-taking of individuals. I'm still not. But I do like to attempt, now and then, doing new things, and, you know, stepping outside the old comfort zone, just to see what I can actually accomplish. That's always fun. Nothing is better in life than proving yourself wrong, probably. I mean, unless you really can't take being wrong, but then that's kind of your fault, isn't it? Ah, there's probably nothing else over there. Let's just go ahead and move on in. Let's fight the final boss and keep on going, because that is exactly what we do. Alright. I could unlock the repeater, but I'm going to save that for later. I feel that would be the right play. Probably, maybe. Alright. Here we go. The final challenge so far. I kind of wonder if in the boot weapon is the Hayabusa boots. They are a really fun weapon to play with. I forget what you unlock them from, though. I'm gonna arbitrarily say that you unlock them from those little goblin-y guys down in the Polker, but I think I'm wrong about that, actually. Why do you unlock them? That's a good question. I don't even remember. Beautiful. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Alright. So what we train for, guys. Okay, don't hit me. Don't. What are you doing? Okay, dodge it. Oh, I could have been a contender. Could have finally beaten this guy without taking any damage. Yet you had to screw it up at the last minute, Gaslight. You and your silliness. I mean, you'd figure all that playing of Gungeon would have... Figure Enter the Gungeon would have made me better at dodging bullety type... Oh, you were just waiting for me. Oh. Yeah, I really should use the whip against these guys, just because it is more effective. Oh, my nose. Aha, sucker! Yeah, take that. Come get a taste. Okay, wait, freeze him, punch him, punch him. Oh. Aha! Success! Oh god, oh god. Alright, heal up. That's because better to be safe than sorry, old man. Oh. Okay, wait for it, wait for it. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. And bleed them all a little bit. Because blood makes the world go round. Or something. I mean, it's not technically wrong. But at the same time, that's also kind of morbid. Weirdo Gaslight. Alright, we've killed another one. Aha! Success! Yeah, that's right. Get back up here. Okay. Oh, how did I avoid damage there? That totally should have done damage to me. I'm not going to argue that it didn't. But it totally should have. Come on, kill him, kill him. Yes, yes. Yes, you're dead. I did it. Oh, yeah. Oh, right, that's where you get them. You get them for beating, you get them after you beat the sepulcher. Right, I forgot about that. That was... Good call. Yes. Actually, I think, aside from the repeater and the shove shield, I think there's a few items that I've never actually even unlocked as of yet. Or, like, picked up the recipe for. There's a lot of really rare items in the game. Alright, so here we are at the wharf. We've got our drunken old tentacle fisherman here. Oh, the vessel you're looking for hasn't docked yet. Oh, there's nothing for you here, outsider. Goodbye for now. Oh, and then, you know, he kind of rams us with his giant tentacle. Yeah, very tentacly. So yeah, we can't escape. That's the true story. That's the true moral of the game, is that at the end of the day, you keep doing the same thing again and again, and it is ultimately futile. Or something. That's actually a terrible, terrible moral. That's probably not the moral of the game. Alright, so now that we've got a win under our belt, let's go back and try the daily again. Let's try to be respectable. But also, yes, just to again mention, as Captain Dragon pointed out in the comments, the Hayabusa boots are unlocked after you beat the elite trackers in the sepulcher. So if you're hunting them down, that is where you shall find them. Alright. Let's get ourselves some victory on the daily run. Because it really shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be as hard as I'm making it on myself. You can totally do it. And part of the key to success is just, you know, calming down a little bit. Not getting too, you know, full of ourselves. Ow. Oh, no, no, no. Don't do that. There we go. Alright. That's the good stuff. We unlock this, and then we fight the elite enemy. As elite enemies are fun. Beautiful. Ooh. There we go. We did get poison there. That's, you know, less than ideal. But we still won. For now. We still have a long ways to go, actually. instance, we have yet to actually... We haven't even seen what the boss is this particular daily. And, I mean, right now, it's always the incomplete one plus an elite enemy. Which, oh, you've already been up here, silly Gaslight. Where are you going? Where do you think you're going, you crazy man? This is where we want to go. Alright. Put them all on fire. There we go. I mean, as we established before, all problems can be solved through fire if you apply it the right volume. Alright. Excellent. There we go. A couple more points for us. Go over here, get our doubly doubles. Our McDouble, possibly. Alrighty then. Kill the Slugman. Alright. Kind of hoping for more for ourselves from that one, but... Alright. Still works out at the end of the day, so that's all good. Alright. Dang, we ran out of double time. Which is unfortunate. I have no idea why the green arrow here. I don't know why he gets to be a 3-point enemy while the green goblins are only 2-point enemies. That, seems a little wacky to me. But, you know, who am I to argue? It is what it is. Alright. Let us move on. Ow. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, kill him, kill him. Get out of there. And then stab him. Alright. Here's where the tricky part comes in, because this is a cursed chest, which means we can now no longer afford to take damage. At least for 10 enemies. And it should not be that difficult to kill 10 enemies. Okay, just remember, Gaslight, look before you leap. Make sure you're not jumping into a puddle of poison. Oh, look at this. There's a whole army of green goblins. These guys are not that hard to kill. I mean, I shouldn't get too full of myself just... Oh, God, there's an elite enemy over there. Ah, heck. Well, I mean, I'm totally not fighting. Don't touch that yet. Don't touch that dial. Okay, okay. Get rid of the heavy turret. And then quick as a wink. Oh, good. We've actually got rid of the curse. Okay. No, get out of the way. Get out of the way. There we go. Alright. Moving on. We'll leave that there for now. Okay, good. Nicely done, Gaslight. Nicely done. Genius, I says. Alright. Don't get too full of yourself, you crazy man. Alright. Not bad, though. Not bad. Not amazing, but not bad. Now, who do I save this one for? I mean, I like that combo multiplier. I feel like the right place to use that is on the boss, personally. That's just me. Okay, there's the boss right there. There is more to explore in this level. Alright. Okay. So, with that in mind, let's sell this. You don't get anything for it. At least not in the sense of extra money. Alright. Yeah, let's kill some more enemies. Okay, and down we go. Yeah. Oh, God. Gaslight, you fool! Okay. And open this quick. Yes, excellent combo. Alright. Not bad, Gaslight, not bad. We've successfully oh. I want to open that chest, but I don't think there's 10 enemies left I'm gonna fight. Alright, let's just move on. Let's move on. Let's try to finish this. Alright, so heal up. Open the door. Alright, who are we? Please don't be an elite green arrow. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the elite enemy isn't even here anymore. Oh, well. That makes this so much easier. Ow. I mean, say that. And yet... Ow. Okay. Let's take off his health before we... Alright. I mean, we fought the Elite one many a time before, the Incomplete one, rather. We fought him many times. We know his deal. Ow. Oh, God. Okay, good, good. I mean, it's not that... Oh, no! The timer wasn't showing up. I didn't know. Dang it. Dang it. Shucks. Rasley... Alright. I can't bring myself to do that again. Whew, the daily is just too stressful on me. Arg. Alright, let's do one more regular run. Oh boy. Gotta be faster. I'm just not fast enough for the daily run, that's my problem. Take my time too much, I think. Well, I mean, it's easy to make excuses, harder to make solutions, but we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Ooh, boy, though. That Incomplete one, though. He is a tough one. You know what I should have done? Instead of using the weapons I did, I should have swapped over to using... Or I should have kept the Death Orb. Like, something so that I could keep inflicting damage, because, I mean, that fire item, not bad. It wasn't really getting us forward momentum, was it? It was giving us only sideways momentum. Sideways momentum is not enough to get you the win. I do like the fact that the daily is a bit tougher. Because it was... I'm not going to say it was trivial or anything, because it did still have a challenge there, especially when there was an elite enemy mixed in with the Incomplete one. But it is definitely, like, format-wise, probably easier to get your head around now than it was when it first came out. That's good. I mean, if get your head around makes any sense in that context, which it really doesn't, I suppose. Could save money by just bashing that door down, because you can actually break those gold doors in exchange for getting a curse. But I have so much money, why would I do that? Oh, that is useful to know. Especially if you're playing on, like, a fresh save file, where you don't actually have access to the starting 15,000 gold. You know what? No. Let's not. In fact, if I wanted to be a real challenger, maybe I wouldn't even bother using any items other than what we started with. Which I could see myself doing that. It's not a bad idea. Oh, wait, why didn't I just do that? Yeah, plus we get gold for it, so, you know, it is a wise choice to make. It's a wise financial investment. You can invest to take yourself far. I keep getting stuck in the air. That's hilarious. Hilarious to me. I really shouldn't be so cautious. I can totally stun these guys. You wait for it. Wait. Oh, shucks. That's mostly me just being bad at spatial awareness, to be honest with you. For whatever reason, I've always had a hard time with that in this game. And in other games sometimes as well. Sometimes I think, I'm right on the edge. But then I'm not. And then I take unnecessary damage, and then I feel silly. And I look bad. That's okay. I mean, if I can't get over looking bad for like 5 seconds, then I'll never look good. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's what I'll tell myself when I cry myself to sleep for failing that challenge room. Seriously though, I just need to get into doing challenge rooms more often. And okay, stop being such an expert at clinging to ledges, my good friend. I also think to myself, we're not going to go to the Sepulchre this time. Aha! Stat upgrade. I love getting stat upgrades. I'm also gonna buy that just for now. We're gonna go to the promenade, and then from there we're gonna make our way down into the prison depths, I think. Mostly just because it's something different. It is something we have not done for a while, and thus it is worth our time. In my personal opinion, though, I'm already going like really slow on this particular run, so that's kind of. By really slow, I mean like slow enough that we're probably going to miss the time door. Which does make me a little sad, but ah well. I mean, it's only... The ossuary is the only time door that gives you double skill upgrades, so since we're not going in that direction anyway, it doesn't really matter. So it's all good. It is perfectly acceptable. I mean, we have 3 seconds to actually unlock that time door, so... 5 seconds actually. I think it takes more than 5 seconds to get to the time door in the promenade, but I could be wrong. But whatever the case, we're probably doing fine. Fine enough. Fine and dandy. Ooh! Hey, you! Formerly headless guy, you're different now. Your head's changed color. I remember that guy. He used to have a different head. His head's changed. As I have, like, said, like, 5,000 times by now. There we go. Alright, so we missed the time door. That's okay, though. At the end of the day, the time door only gives us money and 1 skill upgrade. And 1 skill upgrade really should not be what decides whether we live or die. If it does, then we're doing something wrong. Ow. Ah, stupid target dummy. Aha! Success once again. I mean, I really don't need to kill every... Ow. Every single... Ow. Good job, Gaslight. I don't need to kill every single enemy. But I do tend to like killing every single enemy. Eh. Again, not a bad item. But it's not what I'm looking for right now, so... Not gonna go for it. Instead, we're just gonna mosey on down. Should've just used my shield to kill that. That would've been the smart play, honestly. And... ha! Silly. Silly, foolish, mosquito monster thing. Oh, there's a skill upgrade back there. Not have too many skill upgrades. There we go. I gotcha. You know, you look very interesting, Mr. Guy. Like, you used to look like a headless pirate. Those guys with, like, the double swords there. I'm intrigued by the fact... In fact, I had, like, a suspicion. It was my running theory that they were kind of... They were kind of like our character. Like, they were, like, former versions of us. Or not necessarily former versions of us, but, you know, like, people who had died in this horrible place. There's an elite guy around here. Alright, and Ace is crying again. There's a lot of people going around outside today. I don't know what's up with that. There's got to be like a party going on. And party I was not invited to, apparently. Okay, die. Alright. He was kind enough to listen, and he died. Works for me. Alright, Ace. Ow. Oh, God. Ow. That was kind of bad. Ace! Ace, hey, buddy. Come on in here. Come on in here and lie down with me. And by lie down, I mean, you know, lie down next to me, because I'm actually sitting in an upright position. I don't get that relaxed when I'm playing video games. If anything, I get far more tense, because, you know, video games are serious business and whatnot. Been a while since I've used corrupted power. I'm pretty sure it's been nerfed in that it no longer scales with your skill level, which might be for the best actually, because it was possible to get some like really crazy damage modifiers going. Anyway, also apparently I can't convince Ace to come in and join us, so instead, 1 second while I step away and close my door. Alright, I close my door and then he immediately pokes his head in to be nosy. He likes to keep an eye on what's going on in the world. He is a very inquisitive dog, which is a polite way for saying that he's kind of nosy. But I love him nonetheless. I mean, he's also... I'm almost starting to wonder if he's barking because he's not in my room. Sorry about that again. Good job. Well, at least we unlocked an achievement for that. So, that's fun. Fun. Let's speed up a little bit. We've actually missed any possibility of the second secret door. And I mean, I don't like that. I also adjusting my microphone to hopefully minimize Ace's cry in there. Anyway, my general thought process is if I ignore him long enough, he'll realize that crying is not going to get him what he wants, and then he'll stop. But what I underestimate is that Ace is a very, very persistent dog. He is not one to be easily dissuaded. He'll calm down eventually. I'll have to take him for a nice walk later. That'll get him. Alright, here we go. Also, it's a terribly hot day out, so that could be what's bothering him as well. I mean, I'm getting terribly bothered from the warmth myself, so there is that. Yeah, it comes and goes. Winter is much better. Good old Canadian winter. Not quite the same as a Canadian summer. Yes. Whoa there. Okay, I'm sorry. I've gotta calm him down. I'll be right back. Hello to the stream. Just a little bit. Come on in. Lie down. Relax. Alright. Yes. You're in here with me now, Ace. You should be much... That's better. You can say hello to everyone on the stream. Say hi to Ace. Say hi, Ace. Oh, now you're shy. Of course you are. Good job, Gaslight. Oh. Alright. Totally do not die on this one. That would be quite embarrassing. Actually, to be honest with you, I really don't like the promenade because I can't prove it, but I feel like it gives off a lot less... Good job, Gaslight. Gives less skills than if we were to just go straight to the ossuary. I mean, I could be wrong about that. It's entirely possible that things actually are pretty balanced out, but... Oh. I did manage to stun you. Good. That worked out then. But yeah, I can't help but feel like I'm weaker when I go here than if I went elsewhere. Of course, then again, I can also do this. Oh no. Not you. Not you. Please go away. Okay. Yeah, I hate this guy. I hate the clockwork spider. Oh god, no. I liked him better when he just had a shockwave attack, I'll be honest with you. It's like Swarm of Bats is incredibly frustrating. Incredibly. Very, very incredibly frustrating. Yowza. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it does make sense why Promenade would give fewer stat upgrades, but I feel like when I go through it, I end up being weaker. Which I don't particularly care for myself. And you know what? Let's change gears. I was a bit late starting the stream, so we'll let the stream go a bit longer. But I'm kind of thinking, let's switch over to, let's say, enter the Gungeon just to wrap up the stream. Just a little change of pace. And also because, you know, that's a game that if I lose at least I know I'm making progress. Or, you know, I like to say I'm making progress, which may or may not actually be true. in any way, shape, or form. Alright. Yeah, just a little Gungeon run, because we're close to unlocking the shortcut to the 3rd level, and maybe we'll get a bit farther. Maybe we'll learn a little something about ourselves. Yeah, actually, that's kind of what I do in my off-camera play as well, is I'll sometimes switch between Gungeon and Dead Cells and Gungeon, just because, I don't know, they feel like complementary games, both being sort of roguelikes in their fashion. Alright, just a quick run. Load me up. Also, it does seem like Ace has completely calmed down, so I really should know by now. Just bring him in here with me when I'm recording. Someday I'll learn. Maybe. Alright. There we go. Ooh, what does this do? Alright, it's a bullet that fires guns. I can dig that, actually. And that is... Actually... I like that. We'll save that for later, because, you know, I like to save my fancy guns for the bosses, mostly. Just a personal preference. I don't even know if that's optimal strategy, really, but it feels like something that works for me, so don't change what ain't broke. Probably. You know, unless it actually is broke and you just haven't realized it yet. Oh. Don't take bad damage, Gaslight. There we go. That's the good stuff. Alright. Got a half heart. Don't need it, but I'm glad you were thinking of me, game. So, you know, that's always nice. Beautiful. Oh. Well, Rat's gonna steal it, but nope. I feel like this is probably not worth it, is it? If I had the thief, maybe it would be worth it, because then I could just lockpick the door. But, or not the thief, the pilot. But, you know, I don't feel it's worth spending 2 keys on a brown chest. I mean, unless that's like not really a brown chest, but that's a chest that can have anything. But I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Like, who in their right mind spends 2 keys on a brown chest? According to everything I have learned about the game so far. Hey there, welcome to the stream. Alrighty then. Yeah. Lots of shotgun people here today. Very angry shotgun people. Very, very angry shotgun people. And also ghosts with Tommy guns. No! Oh, Gaslight, you fool. You foolish fool. Oh, dear. Oh, my. Ah, well. Losing our shield is not gonna make or break us. I mean, kinda wish I hadn't lost it, but at the same time, still, it's just 1 shield. Alright, I'll dig that. Gives us a blunderbuss, which, blunderbuss is not my favorite weapon, to be honest with you. I don't really like weapons I have to charge up to fire. Mostly because I feel that requires far too much mental coordination in order to deal with the bosses. For non-boss enemies, that's fine, but for bosses, no blunderbuss, thank you. Oh, it actually is not a bad weapon. I'm not dying yet. Oh, these red chests. Those are apparently 1 level lower than black chests, which are, like, apparently, basically, like, yeah, it's like the highest tier we can hope to get. So let's hope we get some keys here. And hope that it actually has something good in it. But I have to assume, just because it's like a high-quality chest, doesn't mean it's going to have high-quality loot. It just means it can have up to high-quality loot. I think. If I understand how chests work in the game. Which, admittingly, I may not know what I'm talking about at all. Ooh, +1 bullets. What does that even mean? I don't know. But if I have the stuff for it, I'll probably buy it. You know what? Just throw away the blunderbuss. Why not? Why not? Mostly because I want money. And because I'm lazy, I'll just teleport back to the teleport spot in the room I was just in. Makes sense. Alright, so long. Alrighty then. And away we go. Hopefully. Maybe. Goes for Tommy gun. Don't kill me now. Good. He did not kill me. Alright. Works out. Jolly good. Jolly good. And away. Away we go once more. Alright. Let's put that key to good use. Hopefully good use, anyway. Alright. Please be something good in here. Oh, the box! I've heard good things about the box. It's a box. Now, alright, I don't know how exactly this works, but apparently I can do sneaky stuff like that. Oh. Oh, I wasn't stealthy at all. I can't steal after all. Guess I probably should have seen that one coming. Ah. Oh well. Thought I could steal a free gun, but alas, life is not that simple. Let's see. Wood, silver, green, big red, big black, and rainbow. Excellent. That's good to know. I'll have to memorize the order of chest quality. Alright. Rain sidearm bullet. Alright. Probably not going down to the or to the oubliette this run. Okay, where'd you go? Okay. Oh dear. Well, you know, this is actually not going bad. Yeah, we'll throw the guns, like, sideways at him. That'll totally work. Oh, dear. Okay. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Aha! You've got nothing on me, sir. Oh, dear. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, yeah, I can totally kill you, Gatling Gull. Oh, dear. Yeah. I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm just gonna say, you know what? Let's totally cheese that. Yeah! And that... well, that actually worked out nicely. Took no damage on the entire floor and got the master bullet, or... yeah, master round thing. Not bad. We are greatest of all time, probably, maybe. But not actually. Just sort of. We're okay. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. For the most part. Could have been better. But we didn't do terribly. Let's see how... actually, I've never got the pulse cannon before. What does the pulse cannon do exactly? Let's have a read. Fire several pulses of decoherent energy, an early, less controlled version of modern energy weaponry. Interesting. Ultimate in stealth technology, no one is perceptive enough to see through an elaborate ruse. Except for the shopkeeper, apparently. He could see... he could see through my elaborate disguise. Alright. Pulse cannon, good weapon. I like it. But let's try to rely on our vanilla sidearm for now. Just because. Man, I'm actually doing better than I usually do. I'm trying to think to myself I should... okay, there it goes. I knew it was only a matter of time before I took bad damage, but... maybe I should be playing Dead Cells before I play Enter the Gungeon all the time. Oh, I despise you, Mr. Testy thing. Well, you're dead. That works out still in my favor. At the end of the day. Alright. Like big boss bullet over here. Still is not big and or boss enough. Handle our awesomeness, probably, maybe. Alright. There's the sun. Wow, I one-shot him. I must have accidentally, like, got a couple of ricochet rounds on him. There's no way I one-shot him like that. No way. No way, right? There we go. Boingy. Let's see here. Load that up. I mean, I like the bullet. Getting away from enemies. Yeah. You know what? What does this actually do? I mean, I assume opening it or activating it when enemies can see me. Like, it's like Metal Gear Solid. If the enemy sees you go into the box, they know you're in the box. So I'm probably using it all wrong, and that's my real problem. Not that the box is bad, it's that I'm bad. Ooh, what is... Oh, you're just a beholster guy. I thought you were something cool. But no, you're just a dude. Dude trying to live his life. I suppose. Alright then. Come on, shoot me. There you go. Alright, worked out. Oh dear. Oh, you don't seem like a nice guy. Oh, and yet you actually died pretty easily, so I guess you weren't that bad. Okay. I also assume the box does not work on the boss, if I were to guess. So we'll wanna keep our eyeballs on that one. We'll go into the second secret level. Someday, though. We'll get down there someday. Probably. Alright, shopkeeper man, what do you got for me? You got the Lichy trigger finger. You do have a key for sale. So I'm totally gonna buy that key. As it's possibly worth it. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't unlock that chest yet, because there might be a higher quality chest. I think. Maybe. We'll find out. I mean, it's there if we want to come back for it. There we go. Haha! Solving our problems by blowing stuff up. The Gaming by Gaslight way. The only more Gaming by Gaslight way would be if we were to set everything on fire. Fortunately, we don't actually have a fire-based weapon right now, so we can't do that. Hey there, welcome to the stream. Oh no, not you again. I mean, don't you know that I don't like you? Well, I mean, I guess you don't care if I like you or not. I probably should have taken damage there, to be honest, knowing me, but somehow I didn't, so I'm happy about it. I mean, it's pretty silly to not be happy about dodging damage, even if I probably had no business dodging that at all. But, you know, it works, so I'll go with it. Alright. I don't like this room. Yeah. Yeah, that was probably not the way to go through there. But I guess we had to go through there once, so... You know, good on us, I guess, maybe. Alright. Now the real question becomes, do I pick up some more health before we go fight the boss? The answer is we could, but I don't want to. Well, actually, I probably... Oh, there we go. That kind of resolved itself. If we can just get... Whoa. If we can get one more heart. Oh, heck. That was just... Yeah, I should have got out of there sooner, actually. No two ways about that one. Alright. Still, we're doing not terrible. Ah, there we go. Gotta have the box... Oh, God, that was just awful. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we're totally gonna try stealing... We're gonna totally try to steal from the shop. Oh, Gaslight, come on. And also game, come on. Don't give me health when I clearly need... Right? What does this do? Hazmat suit, huh? Alright. Let's try stealing something, because I don't want to die on the second floor. Alright, we're in stealth mode. Total stealth mode. Total stealth. Okay. I mean, there's Yeah, we got away with it once. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. All right, please be an easy boss. You know what? The Amicon is actually not bad. Not my favorite boss. Not terrible. Okay. Okay. Okay, I took some damage. That was bad. Took some more damage. That was also bad. Okay, come on, Gaslight. You can totally pull this off. Just get out of there. Get out of there. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. Sort of getting it, Gaslight. Not quite there yet. Have not mastered dodginess. Okay. Good. No, I'm actually reevaluating the goodness of this gun. Oh, there you are. Wonder I couldn't hit you. There we go. All right. Thumbs up. I have not beaten Enter the Gungeon as of yet. The farthest I have made it, sadly, is only down to approximately the 4th level boss. Haven't made it past that yet. But I'm getting a somewhat more consistent in actually being able to get down there, so I like to think I'm getting better. Sort of. You know what? I'm just gonna use the rest of the ammo in the pulse cannon. Because once we get down to the lower floors, we kind of are at a point where it would be a good idea, most likely, start using better weapons, because using this lower tier stuff is going to get us killed, probably, because we're not doing enough damage. Maybe. I am familiar with the whole, like, curse function, which we got a bit of curse for stealing. Let's see here. Dang, we don't have 15 hegemony credits. Only 11. Alright. That worked out. That also worked out. Huh. That actually worked out better than I thought it would. Oh dear. Whoa dear. Come on. Alrighty then. And you're about to explode, and ultimately, though, everything worked out. That's what makes me happy. Alright. I have heard of Nuclear Throne. Never played it myself, though. That was a close call. Wow. Game's being really generous with ammo. Hard but fun, you say? Oh, no. Oh, come on. Come on, don't be that way. Where's the enemies gone? Okay. I gotta kill everything. Every little thing's gonna be okay. Maybe. Oh, God, I'm stuck on the... Okay, please tell me that's not it. Or, please tell me that is it, which it is not. Oh, hell no. Yeah, just keep throwing your guns around, man. It'll work out sooner or later. Maybe. Okay. Okay, please. Okay, aha. It's about knowing the room and using it intelligently. Right, gotcha. Alright. I can dig that. I can dig that. We have exactly 1/2 health left. You're telling me at some point I'm going to want to try getting 10 curse, huh? Oh dear. Oh, look at that. Oh, heck no, not you. Oh, I hate you with a fiery passion of 1,000 suns. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Totally not gonna risk that. Ah, I had an explosion. Shucks. I might have to give it a look. Alright. I think that's where we're gonna wrap up this stream. Killed by an explosion. Terribly shameful. Tisk tisk. But, still, progress was very slightly made in the form of more hegemony credits. So we've almost did something. All right. Okay, so that's where we're going to wrap up today's stream. So next time, what will we do on the stream next time? I'm not sure. We'll flip over to something. But until then, thanks for coming out, everyone. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did. And I will see you all about this time next week.